name, was being totally true to his word, name, intention, and spirit. May the wisdom of the Buddha live in the minds and lives of great teachers forever. Mahakassapa rises from his seat and strikes the gong. It is time for the dana, which that day is being provided by a group of King Bimbisara's former courtiers. The Arahants quietly filed from the assembly hall and make their way to the pavilion in the nearby glade. Should we stop here or continue with chapter 25?
We shall stop here then.
Okay. Any volunteers?
No one. The games are no, we are not our way to capture Marauder Inglumala, who has nearly 1,000 armed families in my country. The Buddha look at the king and spines everywhere to discover that Inglumala was a monk in my son God. Now, what should you do? The game is surprise. Said, I will be on you. Respect you here as one of your disciples, Lord. The Buddha applied to Ingrimala, who there was in irrecognizable as the homo murder. His hand has saved a rather rose old monk. He was stay with his eyes had closed in meditation. He looked softly and peaceful. The Buddha said, "Yes, you are hunting." The king was fighting and for a moment he didn't know what to do. The Buddha said there is one more. A case for fear. There's my Ilumala is as well some dirt mark in my order. The king completely realized by this some days events composed himself and went to where Illumina was staying. The king very kindly offered to provide Illumina when rose other requested. Finally came with the term to the Buddha and said, I thank you, Lord, for spouting Mother like Illumala withdrawn first by always. He found before the master in them depart say Sunita. How did I go for Illumala as a monk and said Upawunda? Venerable Illumala did his best to orders to practice meditation. It was found for him taught because he keeps seeing a vision on vanilla past D, hearing the secrets of pain of fortune that he had his. When he was correcting his true in the statement, he latest or his the time went through rock and him paid him went on must they were as forgiving as the king or the Buddha response Sunita. What finally happened to him as Sunita, he practiced his meditation diligently and eventually attained arahantship, which is a great lesson for all humankind. Even a murderer comes and became illegitimate and such Sunita. Yeah, let's go here then.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyone else?
okay. Yes, and okay. Did has become making his life easier as Ubawana. Internally, I'm sure it is as it has follow us. Outwardly, however, vulnerable Angulimala are formalized continue to follow and arouse his sympathy or coding shaking news. This reputation was used as evil ones, the people could never bring dancer to forget his past deed and said Sumida. Ananda said, if you was a vulnerable police in Chile about his particular contribution to the sasana, and the one for which he will always be remembered. Certainly, one day, when vulnerable Angulimala was going to about Sawati calling, and he heard a woman cries and please begin solid. He followed the he followed the south to its source and discovered that it was a pregnant lady who was having great difficulty delivering his child. Both the mother and the baby appears to be in great danger, thinking they might not service. Venerable Angulimala went to the border and forced him water he had found. The Buddha said, go to the woman recite this was true. Sister, sing the days became arhans. I have not consciously destroyed the light any living beings by this issue. May you be wise and may your unborn share be well. Venerable Angulimala bowed before the Buddha immediately rushed to the poor woman with the succoring severity from the expenditure mothers his chance and the war as the Buddha had instructed him. Instantly, the woman delivered her share with this Buddha that was strong and heady. To this end, the prayer known as Angulimala prayer is used the similar situation, usually with a remarkable efficacy, says Sumida smiling. I'm sure that this approach will be used for the countless generation for the same purpose. Vulnerable Sunita police to what eventually happened to Sebali. He wanted nothing more than to live amidst solitude and forest. Practice 11 cardinal meditation continually for the rest of his life. He learned how to forget it, like a great blessing to those trouble. I'm convinced to begin. I heard that I say Allah, humans or other living beings. I was wonder why you die very peaceful death. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. The king answered, no, Lord. We are on our way to capture the murderer Angulimala, who has harmed nearly 1,000 families in my country. Any questions?
Acha.
To capture. Sorry? 342. 342. So to capture is to catch. Especially a bad guy, like a bad person. The police is looking for someone. They want to capture that person because he committed a very bad crime.
Oh,
Yeah, to capture is to catch.
catch.
The Buddha looked at the king, smiled, and said, "If you were to discover that Uncle Imala was a monk in my sangha, what would you do?"
Oh, yes.
The king, surprised, said, "I would pay all due respect to him as one of your disciples, Lord."
Or to Adam.
With all due respect, it's like you give them the respect that they deserve. All due respect. When something is due, it's because they deserve it. You give respect where respect is due, meaning you give respect where respect is deserved. Do you understand?
Yes.
Uh, the culture is very different in the East. Well, at least from my observation of like the way people interact. You respect someone because of their age. In the West, you respect someone because of what they have done for people. So that's why we have a saying that goes, "Give respect where respect is due," meaning you give respect where respect is deserved because that person has done something, not because of his age. Well, but it's not to say that we are rude to our elders. It's just there's a difference between being respect for someone. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah. For all due respect, it's respect that you deserve.
Yeah.
The Buddha pointed to Uncle Imala, who by then was unrecognizable as the former murderer.
Mm-hmm.
Any
According
questions?
to this, yes, according to this countess, when the king saw Angulimala at that time, he running because he know that he is a killer. He killed many people. That's why his mind want to be run away.
Yeah. Well,
Mm,
the Buddha sort of woke him up. You know, the Buddha helped
yeah.
him realize something. Yeah, because I guess he was lost in trying to collect as many fingers as possible for his teacher's forgiveness.
Yeah.
His head was shaved. He wore the robes of a monk, and he was seated with his eyes half closed in meditation.
Mm.
He looked so calm and peaceful. The Buddha said, "There is the man you are hunting."
Hunting me or like
Looking. When you hunt, you look for a person or an animal, either to catch or kill.
yes.
Yeah. The king was frightened. For a moment, he didn't know what to do. The Buddha, "There is no more cause for fear. This man, Angulimala, is a well-subdued monk in my order."
Where subdue.
Well controlled. To subdue someone is to control them or to hold them down, to stop them and control them. Yeah.
Oh.
The king, completely relieved by this sudden change in events, composed himself and went to where Angulimala was seated. There's a mistake in the sentence. Here it says relived. It's supposed to be relieved. R-E-L, I think it's I-E-V-D. I-V, R-L-E, uh, R-E-L-I-E-V-E-D. There's a missing letter. There should be another E, but it's missing. Any questions? The king very kindly offered.
Relief mean
Sorry?
Even.
he forgave, right, Ajahn? Relief. The king forgave.
When you are relieved, it's like you have there's something that you are worried about or something that bothers you. And then when you realize that everything is okay, now you are emotionally stable. You are relieved. It's like you carry so many emotions on your back. And then when you realize everything is okay, no more emotions. You are relieved. You feel much better.
Oh.
Yeah. Events. Change in events. Change in events is it's because the king was looking for Angulimala with the intention to catch him, to capture him and kill him, right? Yeah. Because he thought that Angulimala was still out killing people, or at least still looking for people to kill. But instead, he finds Angulimala ordained as a monk. So everything changed. It went from trying to find him and kill him to not wanting to kill him because now he's a monk under the Buddha.
Oh, yeah. The king was surprised at the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ajahn, what about compose of the eel?
The king very kindly when you compose yourself, you gather your what he said, you bring yourself back to normal. So let's say you are very emotional, you're very angry, you're very sad, or it doesn't matter what kind of emotion, but you're just very emotional. And you compose yourself, meaning you bring yourself back to normal. You control your emotions and you bring yourself back to normal and make yourself calm.
Oh. There is another meaning also, right, Ajahn? Like compose a poetry.
Yeah. To compose a poem or to compose an email is to create a poem, to write a poem or write an email, to create an email. To compose a letter, to write a letter. The king very kindly offered to provide Angulimala with robes and other requisites. Finally, King Pasenadi turned to the Buddha and said, I thank you, Lord, for subduing a murderer like Angulimala without force or violence. In the art of war, subduing the enemy without fighting is the supreme art of war. So, the Buddha was truly supreme.
Yes.
He bowed before the Buddha and then departed, says Sunita. How did life go for Angulimala as a monk? Asked Upawana.
Life go. What does mean?
How did life go? So when you ask someone how did life go or how did it go, so it's like how did things happen? Was everything okay? Was it bad? Was it good? Or did it come out bad or did it come out good? How did life go for Uncle Limala? Meaning, what was his life like as a monk? Did he suffer? Did he find peace? What happened to Uncle Limala? What happened to his life? Venerable Uncle Limala did his best to arduously practice meditation.
Accuracy, Ajahn.
Okay, first you have to understand the root word. The root word of arduously is what? Arduous. So when something is arduous, usually like a journey or like a walk or something, like you're walking very far. Let's say, for example, you're walking from Thailand to Myanmar or Myanmar to Thailand or to Vietnam or whatever country. It's going to be a very arduous. So an arduous walk or journey is one that requires much effort and much energy. Yeah. You have to use much of your energy and your strength. And it makes you tired.
Yeah.
It was hard for him, though, because he kept seeing visions of his violent past deeds and hearing the screams of pain and torture that he had caused. Sorry? And when he was collecting his alms food in the streets, many relatives of his victims would throw rocks at him and beat him without mercy.
Mercy is a pity, right?
I guess you can say pity, but yeah, it's like a combination of pity and compassion.
Oh, compassion.
It's more like compassion. Yeah, I feel like it's more like compassion when you have mercy on someone. Like you feel a sense of compassion, and you let them go because you don't want to hurt them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or have mercy on me, or have mercy on him, meaning have some compassion for him.
Yeah.
They weren't as forgiving as the king or the Buddha, responds Sunita. What finally happened to him? Asked Supati. He practiced his meditation diligently and eventually attained arahantship, which is a great lesson for all humankind. Even a murderer can change and become enlightened, answers Sunita.
Diligently, right?
Diligently. Yeah, diligently. It's like you do it every day and you do it with intention. Sorry?
Diligently.
Did his becoming an arahant make his life any easier? Asked Upawana.
Yeah.
Internally, of course, I'm sure it did, as it has for all of us.
Internally, as in internally.
Inside.
Oh,
So,
inside.
Yeah, when something is internal, it is inside. When something is external, it is outside.
Oh.
Yeah.
Another question. In the question, did he becoming an arahant? But when the another venerable reply, I am sure it did. Pronoun, right? Pronoun it and his.
Well,
use.
It is not refer here in this sentence. It is not referring to Angulimala. It's referring to his action of becoming an arahant. Yeah. Yeah. So becoming an arahant is it, or it is becoming an arahant. Outwardly, however, Venerable Angulimala's former life continued to follow him around. He simply didn't shake it loose.
Loose.
Loose. It's the opposite of tight. But here, to shake something loose is like to sort of get it off of you. Yeah. Because no matter where he went, like no matter where he would go, people would try to attack him and try to hurt him because of his past deeds, right? So I guess you can look at it like a rope that's tied around his neck because of his bad actions, and it's difficult for him to make it loose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His reputation was huge as an evil one, and the people could never bring themselves to forget his past deeds, says Sonita.
Oh. Big karma.
Very big karma. Ananda says, if you will, sir, please tell us about his particular contribution to the sasana, the one for which he will always be remembered. I don't know.
His particular.
They said his particular contribution, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So his something that is very particular is very specific and different from something else. But contrary to what Ananda said in this sentence, for me at least, I feel like Angulimala is most remembered for killing people. You know, they even kept his name, Angulimala. They didn't keep his original. Well, they did mention his original name, his birth name, but people remember him as Angulimala, the guy who killed 999 people and cut off their thumbs. So I feel like if they really wanted to remember Angulimala as someone who contributed to the sasana, we should refer to him as Ahingsaka, not Angulimala.
Yeah.
Ananda said about what he will be remembered for. In reality, today we remember him as someone who killed 900. Just a little bit, and you ask them if they remember the story of him, killing people and cutting off their thumbs. So his contribution is what he had done for the sasana, what he has given to the sasana, particular contribution. So it's a very specific contribution that's different from other things. Certainly. One day, when Venerable Uncle Imala was going about Savatthi collecting alms, he heard a woman crying out in pain, begins Sunita. Any questions?
Yes, Ajahn.
He followed the sound to its source and discovered that it was a pregnant lady who was having great difficulty delivering her child.
Delivering is one. Uh,
To deliver a child.
Burning.
Sorry?
First.
Delivering, burning, like.
Give birth.
Oh.
Yeah, to give birth. It's like you help a woman deliver her child. It's like you help her give birth to push the baby out.
Can we say the word born like present continuous tense bonding? Like can we say like that, Ajahn?
No.
No.
We usually say give birth or deliver.
Or give birth.
Yeah.
Give birth.
Yeah, but I understand what you mean. You should be able to say borning. It's like walking, you know. Well, I'm walking to the store, like you're doing it right now.
Yeah.
You should be able to say borning, but no, we don't say that. I don't know why. You see, I hate English. So confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the way I learned English is different from the way you learned English. See, you mentioned like present continuous or past continuous or whatever. I had to learn it. I guess you could say it's more difficult the way I learned it. Maybe it's easier or maybe it's difficult. I don't know, but we just learn it from the situation. You know, the mistakes that you guys often make are mistakes that we made as children. You understand? So I totally understand it, and it makes sense. Like the way you think makes sense. Even for natives, why can we not say borning? You know, we say walking, we say sleeping, we say talking, we say eating, but why can't we say borning? You know, or birthing?
Yes.
So, but like it totally makes sense, but maybe you can say birth. Oh, let me see. Because usually we just say deliver or giving birth. Can you say birthing? Yes, you can say birthing. Yeah. So we don't say borning, but we say birthing.
Oh.
Yeah, birthing. Birthing a baby. But in everyday English, we never say birthing. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've heard someone say birthing before, but in everyday English, even in like formal situations, they always say deliver a child or, you know, she's giving birth. Yeah. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I rarely ever hear people say birthing. But borning, no.
Oh.
Yeah, because born is past tense for. No, wait. Born. Is it past tense? Because unborn. Unborn mean it has not been born. Birthing.
Yes. Used with past tense, right? I was born.
Yeah. But for a baby that has not been born yet, meaning the fetus, the fetus. Okay, a fetus is a baby that's inside the mother's womb that has not been born. So we call that an unborn child. I don't know why we don't say unbirthed child. It's unborn. Hasn't been born yet.
Yeah.
There are so many words and like sentences and context that are confusing. Maybe confusing or maybe funny at the same time. I don't know. Confusing and funny for native speakers. I just can't think of them because when the situation. Oh, sorry, like when we come across certain words or certain contexts or sentences sometimes we laugh and we talk about it. Why don't we just say it like this? Why don't we just say it like that? You know.
Oh,
So it's just pretty like it's funny. We do have those times when, like, for example, you're talking to your teacher, or you're talking to your friend or something, and you know whatever you're talking about, suddenly there's like a word or maybe like a collocation or something that should be like this, but really it's not. It's like that, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, uh, where were we? He followed the sound to its source and discovered that it was a pregnant lady who was having great difficulty delivering her child. Both the mother and the baby appeared to be in grave danger, and thinking they might not survive, Venerable Uncle Imala went to the Buddha and informed him of what he had found. Any questions?
Grave danger, Ajahn.
Grave danger. Grave danger is like very, very serious danger. Someone could possibly die. That's the level of danger.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, the Buddha said, "Go to the woman and recite these words of truth. Sister, since the day I became an arahant, I have not consciously destroyed the life of any living beings. By this truth, may you be well, and may your unborn child be well."
Consciously.
When you do something consciously, like you are aware of it, and it's like intentionally, you know what you are doing. Yeah, you do something consciously means you know exactly what you are doing. It's like the difference between accidentally killing someone and intentionally killing someone. So when you do it intentionally, you actually want to kill the person.
Mhm.
Uh, Venerable Uncle Imala bowed before the Buddha and immediately rushed to the poor woman. With a screen separating him from the expectant mother, he chanted the words as the Buddha had instructed him.
With the screen spreading him, Ajahn.
Separate. So there was like a cloth, like a towel or something, to block him, or at least to block his eyes from the woman who was trying to give birth. You understand?
Oh. Mhm.
Uh, Instantly, the woman delivered her child with ease, and both of them were strong and healthy. Any questions?
With ease,
Uh, easy, with,
easy.
yeah, without difficulties. Yeah,
Oh.
no problems.
How
Is
mountain easy or ease?
Here is ease. The S
Oh.
like a Z or a Z. Sorry. In America, we call it Z.
is
In the UK, it's called Z. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's funny because while I was in Thailand, I was like, why is everyone calling it Z? Well, what is Z? Right. So I looked it up online. I'm like, so in the UK it's called Z. In America it's called Z.
Z.
Yeah. It was weird.
Yes.
We share the same alphabet because, you know, the English language came from England. But for whatever reason, the people who, you know, migrated to what is now America, they changed many things. Well, not many things, but I would say like 98% of our vocabularies are the same. There are very few vocabularies that are different. Our slang is different. Even here in America, you know, the slang here in California might be different from the slang in Texas and I don't know, Florida, New York. It's different, but the language, in essence, is the same language. Um, if we if we don't use our local slang and just focus strictly on the English language, like the standard English language, we can all communicate. You know,
Oh.
Yeah.
even when we use our local slang, we can understand everything except for the local slang. That's it. Yeah, but every other word we understand. It's just a local slang. Maybe just like one word or two words or something. Okay. To this day, the parita known as the Angulimala parita is used in similar situations, usually with remarkable efficacy, says Sunita Asma.
Efficacy.
Efficacy. The efficacy is like the ability to produce the result that you want, the desired results. It's like you want okay, you have a strategy, you have a method, you have something that you can do to produce this result. If you do it, you will get this result, like a good result, or in some cases, like a bad result. Like say you're doing something bad, and the result is good for you but bad for the other people. So the efficacy is the result that you want, whether good or bad. It's like
Yes.
it's like the efficacy of MC you get. The result for us, for the people receiving money, is good. You know,
9,000.
for PhD students.
Yeah, for PhD student.
Yeah. 7,000 for MA students. 2,000 for BA students. You know, and if you consider the number of students at that university, and you multiply the number of MA students or PhD students by how much it costs, that's a lot of money. And you have to ask yourself, where is that money going? Nothing at MCU has developed in the past 3 years that I had been there. And maybe even since MCU Get was implemented back in like 2019. Anyway, I'm sure that this potent chant will be used for countless generations for the same purpose.
Poison is a power, right?
It's like a very strong. The easiest to remember this word is to think of snake venom or spider venom, or especially snake venom or poison, any kind of poison or venom. Say, for example, king cobra. The venom is very potent. It might not be as potent. I think cobra venom is not as potent, not very potent, but the real problem is when they bite, they usually inject a large amount of venom. That's why it's very terrifying. But like some snakes, like the black mamba from Africa, the 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 venom of the black mamba is very, very potent. It's a very small snake, but if
Yeah.
it bites, there's a very high chance that the victim may die because the venom is very, very.
Mm.
But just because you don't die does not mean that the venom is not potent. I feel like if it can hurt you and do some other damage to your body, it's potent. Yeah. But if you die, or if you have a very high chance of dying because of this snake bite, then it's very, very, very potent. Fatally potent.
Here you use T at silent sound, no, Ajahn. Potent,
No,
potent.
say pote. You the T you stop your tongue in the bottom of your your tongue and the top of your mouth, your palate. You stop, pote, and then
Potent.
like import. Your your tongue stops at the top of your mouth, your mouth, and then you just important, potent. Yeah. But in some the T is silent, like mounted, a wall mounted fan, like the fans at IDSC is on the wall. It's called a wall mounted fan. Now, when you're learning English, for whatever reason, they always teach you to pronounce the T. But in reality, we don't always pronounce the T. We just say mounted, wall mounted fan, wall mounted air conditioner.
Well, mounted.
Yeah, it's just mounted. Ned, at the end, mounted.
Mounted. Potent.
Potent. Yeah. You'll hear that sound quite a bit. Sometimes it's not a T. Sometimes it's like an N, like cotton. When you're learning English, they teach you to say cotton. But in everyday English, like when we're speaking to each other, or even when we're reading, we just say cotton.
Important.
Import. Important. Okay. Venerable Sunita, please tell us what eventually happened to him, says Upali. He wanted nothing more than to live in solitude in the forest. Practicing loving kindness meditation continually for the rest of his life, he learned how to focus it like a great beam to those in trouble.
Beam, Madan.
Great beam.
A beam is like a very concentrated light. Now when you turn on a lamp, yeah, when you turn on a lamp, it the light is not concentrated. It sort of shines in every direction. But when you have a concentrated light, it's the light is directed towards one direction. So it's very concentrated. Like a laser. A laser is essentially it's a beam. It's a concentrated light. It doesn't shine in every direction. It was designed to shoot straight direction. It's not like a light bulb. You turn it on and it shines in every direction to give light all around the room.
Yes.
I am convinced he became an unheralded and unseen healer of humans and all other living beings.
Sure.
Sure. I've seen this word, but I never use it, so I always forget.
Yes.
Unheralded is just like unrecognized. It's like you're very good at something, but you're not recognized publicly. Publicly, no. Like some people are like really good at something, but they're not famous for it. So if you're famous, so I guess you're heralded. But unheralded is like you're not recognized. People don't know you, even though, like, regardless of how good you are, people don't know you. So you're unheralded.
Oh.
What about healer? Healer.
A healer. A healer is someone who heals people. So like if you are in pain or you are suffering, you have some kind of illness. I provide some kind of medicine or something to make you return to normal. So I heal you. I'm a healer, like that. I was with him when he died a very peaceful death. Ananda says, the Buddha once said this of Angulimala, whose evil deed is obscured by good. He illumines this world like the moon freed from a cloud.
Obscure.
Obscure. When something obscures something else, it makes it very difficult to see. It's almost like the clouds, when the clouds hide the moon or hide the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, obscure, to make it difficult to see.
Like a duck, right, Ajahn? We can see anything.
Well, not really dark. It's just it's like blocking something. Like it's blocking an object, so you can't see it or can barely see it.
Oh.
It's like fog. Fog obscures everything around you. Do you understand? Like in San Francisco and surrounding areas like Marin City and Sausalito, basically San Francisco. There's a lot of fog. Fog is like, just imagine the cloud falling down on Earth, and now you can't see anything. Everything is all white.
Oh.
Yeah. So fog obscures everything around you. Can't see.
Can't see anything.
Like even here at my temple, we've had some terrible fog. Like there are times when it would be so foggy, you literally cannot see the house across the street from you. You can't even see like cars in front of you. Yeah.
Oh.
Fog obscures every object around you. We only have 4 minutes. You guys want to have a conversation? Because if we start with the next paragraph, we will not be able to finish it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody want to say something?
Ajahn, I want to ask you, I heard that from a song, the meaning of the "Don't Let Me Down."
Don't let me down.
Yes.
Don't let me down is don't disappoint me. Meaning, meaning I expect something from you, or I expect you to do something and be successful. So don't let me down. Yeah.
Oh.
Expect something. Yeah. That you're going to do something. Uh, uh, and I expect you to be successful, or I expect you to do it. So don't let me down. Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Very.
can I use, or may you free from all sufferings?
May you be free.
No, may you free from all suffering. without B.
Without D.
Without
B.
B.
No,
May you
no.
free.
It has to be B. Yeah.
May you be. Yeah.
Yeah. May you be without suffering. Because
No. I mean, may you free from suffering. May you be free from suffering.
it has to be may you be free from suffering. Yeah. Because be is to exist. Yeah. It's to exist. It's to be here or to be there, to be anywhere, to exist somewhere. Like you are here, you are there. So wherever you are, may there be no suffering for you. Yeah. May you be free. Yeah. To be free, to be sad, to be anger. It's the condition of you being here. Is the existence. You are here. Or wherever you are. Any other questions?
How about another student?
If not, we can stop here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good night, Ajahn.
Okay.
Good night, Ajahn.
You guys enjoy your lunch and enjoy your day, and we can meet again tomorrow so we can continue to suffer.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Give me us a lot of suffer.